Hey kiddos! So today I want to walk you through a little bit of the writing process. Sometimes writing can feel intimidating or really scary because it's a lot of work. So I want to help break it down into steps for you so it doesn't feel so hard. So our first step I want to talk about is brainstorming. So today we're going to focus on opinion writing. So what I did was I'm pretending like I have a question about spring. Maybe the question was, what is your favorite season? So I picked spring and I did a circle map because remember, a circle map puts our main idea, our main topic in the center. And then you can put all the ideas you can think of around it. It doesn't mean you're going to use all those ideas. You just want the brain to storm all those ideas and write them down so later you can go back and pick which ones you like best. So I remembered when I'm coming up with my idea, the best writing comes from using senses. So I was thinking about spring and what does it sound like? What does it hear? What does it taste like? Maybe what does it feel like? What does it look like? So when I did my brainstorm, I had those ideas in mind. So I got a lot of different ideas. And after I finished my brainstorm, I left it. I walked away for a little bit. I went and had a snack. And that way my brain can calm down. And when I come to revisit this topic, I'll be fresh and ready to go to the next step. So I want to go ahead and move to the next step. And the next step is making a plan. So in the middle of your plan, you want to put your main idea. And this could be whatever topic. I want you to remember when you're doing your plan, I don't want sentences. You don't want sentences. You want to put down things that you know will help trigger your memory so you don't forget. So I cut my piece of paper into 4 parts. The first part, I put my introduction. And when you're starting your opinion piece, you want to make sure you are hooking your reader, okay? You want to make sure you're naming your topic. And you also want to tell them what your opinion is. So I know that something I want to say in my writing is that many things happen in spring, and that's going to lead me to the rest of my writing. Then I want to go to my number 1. My number 1 is, what is the first thing? What is my first piece of evidence to support my opinion that spring is the best? Well, I focused on what it looks like. I think spring looks beautiful. And one of the details or examples I want to use is that there are a lot of flowers. Next, I go to box 2 down here. And on this one, I wanted to use an example of what it sounds like outside. So I wrote sounds and I wrote animals, and something I'm noticing a lot is the sound of baby birds. So that's another piece of evidence I'm going to use. My third piece of evidence is going to use the sensory of how it feels. So I love that in the spring it starts to get warmer and we can play outside more and I get to swim. So once you are done making your plan, that's when you get into your meat of writing. So I'm going to show you this little poster, and I know you've seen it many times, and this is all about the opinion writing. An opinion tells how you feel about something. It has an introduction. And in that introduction, that's where you're gonna hook your reader. We already kind of touched on that. You're gonna name your topic and tell what your opinion is. Next, you're gonna give reasons for those opinions. You're giving examples and facts, and you're using transition words. You're using words like I think, I believe, I should see, because, for example, also. Those are all helpful transition words that can move you from one thing to the next. The last thing you're going to focus on is your conclusion. How are you going to end your piece of writing? When you do your conclusion, you want to make sure you're restating your opinion and kind of giving a final thought, a way for the reader to know that you are done with your paragraph. So today I'm going to read you an example of a paragraph I wrote about spring. And I want you to really listen for the different parts that you need. Do you have a favorite time of year? So many amazing things happen in the spring. This is why spring is my favorite time of year. I think spring is the best season because it is beautiful. Flowers grow everywhere and make it look so colorful outside. I also love the sound of animals. You can hear the soft chirps of baby birds coming from the trees. Last, the weather starts getting warm. This is great because it's more comfortable to play outside. I can also start swimming in the lake. I love spring and can't wait for it to come every year. I hope you enjoy it as well. So all of these pieces, the brainstorm and the plan, they're really important to creating a good piece of writing that hooks your reader. So next time you start your piece of writing, I want you to think about all of these pieces, break it into small chunks, and then wait to see what exciting pieces of information you can come out with. Have a great day.